What's up YouTube, C4 Passing Reviews. Today I'm coming at you guys with a quick demonstrational video on how to rig the double power egg and worm combo. This is a great trout technique, which is it's very effective because it has everything you need. It has buoyancy, color, and scent, which is pretty much three key factors that work for trout. So here are the things you're going to need. So first off, you're going to need Berkley Power Bait, salmon eggs. These are their power eggs, what they call. I got two colors here. You're really not going to need more than two unless you want to go all out and buy different colors to see what works. What I have here is the pink and golden chartreuse, both in garlic flavored or scented. You're not going to want to buy these. These are the Scotty salmon eggs. These are better under a bobber than they are for this technique, just because they don't have enough buoyancy to pick up the worm and the weight and the hook and everything. So you're gonna want to go with the power bait ones, although they are a little bit more expensive. And you're gonna want worms. What I have here is some Berkley Gulp brown worms. You could buy the these fake ones, or you could buy the real ones. I'm gonna show you guys with the fake ones right now because I don't want to make a mess. Typically, when you're doing this technique, you're going to be using a worm blower, which could potentially blow up the worm. Okay, you're also going to want some leader. What I have here is some 2-pound fluorocarbon leader, or CXX leader material. It's a CXX. I'm not sure if it's fluorocarbon or anything. Or you can just take it off your spool, or have an extra spool of monofilament line laying around. Strand typically is cost effective, but trilene is a lot stronger. As for terminal tackle, you're going to want either a 1/4 ounce, 3/8 ounce, and no more than a 1/2 ounce weight for this technique to work. You're going to want a barrel swivel. I recommend using just the barrel swivel itself, not the actual snap attached to it. This is a size 12 mustard black barrel swivel. As for hook, I like using these size 8 mosquito hooks. These are lightweight and are big enough to hold one of these eggs. But if you want to go with 2 eggs and almost like a half a worm, I recommend using these gamakasu octopus. These are size 4 hooks. These are very sharp. And if you don't have these, but a lot of people I know like to buy these because they're really cheap. These are a 6-pack of Eagle Claw fishing hooks. They have the line attached and everything. And this, if you're gonna use this, you have to have the swivel with the snap on it in order for this type of hook to work. So yeah, and then you're also gonna need a worm blower just to help the worm float, because the worm itself is not gonna float. It's gonna sink unless you add air to it. Okay, and so now the rigging. Alright guys, so you're going to want to take your main monofilament line or fluorocarbon, depending on what you're using. I like using no more than 4-pound test, but if you have 6-pound on your reel, it's still okay, but you're just going to have to go to a lighter leader. So this is the main line. You're going to take your main line and add one of your weights. I like using 1/4 ounce. It's just a lot better, just because it has less resistance. Let it slide onto your line. And then you're going to want to take your size 12 swivel or barrel swivel. I like using a uni knot to tie my terminal tackle. Give it a couple twists and then tie it on there. It's a very simple knot, but it's very effective. And then once you have this, you're gonna want your weight to slide around. This is gonna limit the weight that trout feels when it picks up your bait and it starts running with it, because if it feels any resistance, it may just drop your bait. You're gonna want to grab around maybe 10 inches a leader. What I got here is about 10 inches a leader. 10 inches a leader. Attach it to the other side of your barrel swivel. Again, I'm using the uni knot, couple twists, in the loop and back out. There it is. And then, so as you can see, I have about 10 inches of leader. Now you're going to want to take your hook. I'm going to show you guys with the gamakasu. These hooks are very sharp, as well as the owner ones. They're both very great, really good hooks. You're going to take your hook. And then, so as you can see, I have about 10 inches of leader. And that's when you're going to want to tie your hook. I vary my leaders depending on the type of day. If it's a very cloudy day and after a rain, I like to use a shorter leader. If it's a sunny day, I like to use a little bit longer leader. And cast out to a little bit deeper. And then just throughout the day, just vary your length of your leader. As you can see, that's about 10-inch leader. You're also going to want a very light hook. You know, this is probably as heavy as I would go in terms of thickness of the hook, because that will determine if your bait floats. Alright, so now that you're set up with your rig, you're going to want to add your bait. So you're going to want to take 2 of your Berkley Power bait, garlic scented power eggs. I like using the garlic scented just because the scent of garlic seems to be very popular on trout. So we're going to take 2 of them. What I have here is the clear gold and chartreuse ones. You want to slide it up all the way through the hook until you reach the eye, and cover that eye lid up like that. And then you're going to take your other one and do the same thing and stop right onto the other power egg. Like that. And then so you're going to have the curve of the hook exposed like that. That's where your worm's going to go. You're going to want to around a half of inch of worm, because anything longer may lead to unexpected catches like bluegill and stuff, and they might even take your bait. So what I have here is about half an inch of worm. And then, so let's assume this was a real worm. You're going to want to take your worm blower, puncture the outside of the worm, and add some air to it just to add more buoyancy to the rig itself. And you're going to want to rig them exactly the way you rig the eggs. Start off on the top of the worm, like that, and string it up so the worm is sticking up straight like that. This right here looks very similar to a Berkley mice tail, which is pretty much what this rig is gonna imitate, but it's just gonna have a lot more scent. Cast this out, you're gonna want to add some scent. What I have here is some Berkley Power Bait on trout attractant, or you can even add some lip rippers, hatchery dust. This is 2 very good attractants. I like to use them pretty much anytime I go fishing. It is a really good technique. Just give it a try next time you head on to your local lake, and hopefully you guys catch a couple fish or 2. And then, so that's pretty much it, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed the video and learned something. Please comment, like, and subscribe if you guys want to see more demonstrational videos like the one I just did right now. And yeah, guys, so I'll see you guys next time.